Don't ignore the workplace. It's the law to have a work... Even if you work from home and only employ one person, you'll still need a work... You'll still need to offer a workplace pension. Ah, finally. I got your attention. Don't ignore the workplace pension. It's the law. Get to know your responsibilities with help from the pensions regulator. Visit workplacepensions.gov.uk.
Now,
We're really late.
let's go live!
Hey ho, let's go. It's the show.
You're listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
Hello.
Hello.
Underwhelming intro. Hello everyone, it's the Opinion Zone.
Hello.
We are always late, so chat, stop being so salty. Hello, my name's J Eggman, that's man with two N's, the second N is for... I don't know. And this is episode... I don't know. And I'm joined... But it's episode 55? Maybe?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Talking of which, that sexy voice you heard just then was Poxy.
Hello.
Hello. How are you, dear?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. We're also joined by Nicole. Hi. AKA SPD64. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Yes,
How are you?
yes. Good. And we're joined by a very fatigued David the Lurker.
Oh, hello.
Fatigue?
Fatigued.
Yeah.
It means tired. Learn English, you cretin, right?
But I'm British.
That's right. I've been awake longer than anyone should be.
Whole 9 hours.
Right. And we aren't joined by Scourge. We aren't joined by Tanner. We aren't joined by Fuad. We aren't joined by Donny. And we aren't joined by Tom.
How many episodes is this now? I
Sorry?
think he's catching up to me. Donnie's going to be catching up to me with the amount of episodes in this, right?
I think Tom's actually in the lead now.
Gotcha.
Mike gonna have to go through and count.
So, obviously David the Lurker is continuing to be a guest because we're too scared to call him an actual co-host, because when that happens he stops appearing.
Right, I wasn't here last week and you got nervous.
I know, I was like, oh my god.
Right, well that's because I was in beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, hanging out with, well, you may know him as the guy that won the Sonic the Hedgehog clock at the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 community
Yeah,
thing.
that's nice. That's
Nobody remembers that.
That's good, because no one should remember Sonic 4. But that's...
You had a fun weekend, which, interestingly enough, is one of my news items. What are the chances?
Whoa, I'm news!
Whoa.
I'm news! So exciting! Talking of which, let's go into the news and get this shit out the way. Guess what happened this weekend?
Summer of Sonic 2? What happened?
Yes! Summer of Sonic 2 Electric Boogaloo, also known as the Sonic and Sega Fan Jam, happened. Tens of people turned up to see a special panel featuring our very own Lurker.
That's true. I was in a room and there were people watching me.
And you discussed... What did you discuss, David?
Well, we discussed a little game called Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3.
Adventure 3?
Adventure 3, yes, because I guess the cat's out of the bag. I am the writer of said game. Oh no.
Adventure 3! I'm missing
my
the Facebook chat
God.
right now.
Yep.
So, yes, big fishing adventure
Yep.
3.
Look at you.
It is the biggest Sonic game ever in history, 20.
Yeah.
Right, because it was a great panel. It was there was me. It was hosted by Matt from Tails Channel, bringing you the latest, and also Skylar, aka Ben Kalo, aka
My future
Mr.
husband.
Totino's. Yes, that's. And there was also Soap, who was briefly on this podcast once.
Yes, being traumatized by Dong question.
Right, Nabrak, Mr. CG guy himself, he was our model guy. He was also on that same episode briefly. And Emmy Jones was sitting on that panel as well. We were all being watched by a bunch of other people. Oh,
Yes.
right, and of course Ruby and Mike Pollock, because Mike Pollock's doing the voice of Eggman in this game that I'm writing. It's Mike Pollock. I'm very excited by that.
That's very
And Roger
cool.
Craig Smith too, but he wasn't on the panel.
Yes, it's very cool that you managed to somehow get Roger and Mike to agree to read your terrible writing. I'm very proud.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I know Ruby had something to do with it, but it's
think-
very nice. Yes, I mean, he
It's
had
very
everything
cool.
to do with it.
So I watched your panel online as I
Uh-huh.
couldn't be there
Yep.
myself because I was jet setting somewhere else around the world at the time, and you know, you're going to be very polite, but I have to comment on something.
Okay.
There was a very vocal person who was not on the panel.
There may have been a couple of people who said some things who were not on camera. That's correct.
Now, Nicole, what was this person again?
His name is Lucas Bradley, I believe.
Cool. Basically, he talked for out. This is me being impartial because I have no involvement in any of these things. He was talking throughout the whole thing. He was talking when he didn't need to, which I consider to be rude. Maybe it's a British thing, or maybe it's a basic manners thing. And then I decided to rewind and watch his panel. No further comment. So,
He was just very excited.
he was
about
very
life and Big
excited
Cat.
about telling everyone they were awful, and interestingly was very interested in telling Skylar that no one cares about.
Well, it was funny because
It's true.
when he said, "Hey, who here knows Ben Kalo?" Not a single person raised their hand. That was a great moment in Sonic history, I
This
believe.
is the thing you people need to realize. Sonic fans have a general memory of about 12 months. So anything social media or otherwise made, like back in 2010, all those people died. No one, they're all babies now. No one knows what's that. No, so
Right, no one remembers Ken Balo. Sonic 4 as you imagined it. But we brought back Ben Kalo for the advertising to the trial version. So he should be somewhat in people's consciousness.
now,
But apparently not.
for those who didn't watch the panel, Skylar obviously said that he played this character and returned to the role for the promotion of Big Fish and Adventure 3. My upset was he didn't get fully into character, as the character has dramatically lost weight since we last saw him.
Well, he's been on a spiritual quest, and you can't eat as often as you'd like on such a quest.
Is that how that works? Is that really
I think
how
so.
that works? Are you sure? Are you really sure? I don't think that's how it works. I think being on a spiritual quest means you don't eat.
I don't know. I guess I watched Doctor Strange. It's about as close as I can get to spiritual questness, right?
You're a dumbass.
I heard Lucas kind of just like dipped out.
Sum up your experience, because we weren't there. So what was it like in
Right.
person?
Well, it was fun. I got there pretty early on because we also had a raffle. I should mention that for the Big Fishing Adventure 3 Collector's Edition. We raised $110 for the Ronald McDonald House in Savannah, Georgia. So that was fun. And then we also brought up the fact that the main game, when it comes out, is going to be raising money for Child's Play. But the event itself was pretty fun. There was a room full of tables where people were trying to sell their wares. You had Mike Pollock there. You had Ian Flynn, Tracy Yardley, another artist whose name I can forget. That's terrible. But he's the one that's been drawing Sonic Universe. He has 3 names. It's okay. I feel bad now. But yeah, there were more people there than I was expecting. Even because I had asked, like, hey, how many people show up to this thing? Because it's very small in comparison to, say, a Summer of Sonic or the San Diego party. There was like between 50 and 70 people. I don't really know, but most of them were sitting in that room watching me talk.
And you had
people selling
nothing
their
interesting to say.
Well, I mean, Skylar pretty much ran the show, and that was probably for the best.
Thank God he did. I'm not
Right, but yeah. But Ruby was there. The Sonic Mania demo was up and running, and unlike the other 2 events I mentioned, there wasn't a huge line because I think some people didn't realize that Mania was actually there.
Oh my God. Yeah, you got Mania. I mean, you didn't host the thing, but I wouldn't know. Someone said Mania's there. It's like, ooh, look at that.
Yeah. So I played through it again, and it's just as good as I remember.
No one stole a copy, for fuck's sake.
No.
No one just got the USB stick and copied the fucking file.
Yeah, I think that would have.
Weber won't mind. He's a babe. He wouldn't mind.
Right. Definitely not putting it onto Mega Upload right now. That still exists, right?
I think so. Maybe. Shall I move on to the next news topic because time.
It was fun.
In summary, you had fun, good times,
Yeah.
and if people want to watch Big's Big Fishing Adventure free live panel featuring yourself and Mike Pollock and Aaron Weber and Skylar and everyone else, Matt, where would they go?
You can go to YouTube and type in Sega and Sonic Fan Jam. It's the name of the YouTube channel. Right now, the streams aren't specifically labeled for what panels are in there, but it's the one that's like an hour 20. It's 45 minutes into that. So it's and then everyone else's panels there too, because there was the guy from Toe Jam and Earl. Ian Flynn talked. Yeah, I mean, there's some other people hiding out. That Sonic the Cosplayer guy that some people like and some people hate was there. So
he did a video of us. He's a cool guy. He was dressed as Eggman, I believe.
Yeah, he changed his outfit a few times because I had never met him in person, but he was pretty nice. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Secret exclusive. He has a beard.
Now people will know.
The gasp.
Oh, I should probably mention that when I walked in, somebody said, "Hey, are you Ian Flynn?" And I had to go no because I'm not.
Really?
Great anecdote there.
I don't know why they thought it was a great anecdote. I was briefly mistaken for a comic book writer, and then they went, "Oh wait, you're not Ian Flynn," and I went, "That's correct. I wrote this other thing."
Wow.
That nobody cares about. I mean, everyone cares about. It's Big the Cat. Comes out in December. Love it.
Jane. Moving on to the next news item. Guess what happened 10 years ago?
Oh no, shut up.
It's no use.
Sonic
On
Riders
November
came out.
14th, 2006,
No, don't.
Sonic the Hedgehog
It's
was
no
released
use.
on the Xbox 360.
This is correct, but I mean that wasn't the only. Wait,
That year, no. That day, yes.
that day, yes, because I forget when the other ones came out.
No one cared.
Yeah,
wow.
memories. We gotta love Sonic 06. If there wasn't Sonic 06, the Sonic show wouldn't have been made.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah, because the Sonic show started to take the piss out of Sonic 06, basically.
Oh, I don't remember that. It was 10 years ago. I've blocked out a lot of things in
Yes.
between.
So, 06, that was fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot said over the years about Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. The fact that it's essentially Sonic Adventure 3. The fact that people get mad when you call it Sonic Adventure 3. The fact that You have 9 playable characters, and you have a princess who's a human being. You have Eggman who's redesigned, even though it doesn't bother me. Eggman's redesign doesn't bother me as much as it used to, but it still bothers me.
Stop crying, Pox, or I will come round your house and fucking kill you.
So, Pox, are you saying that you didn't collect all of the emblems in that game?
Wow. That sounds more like the fact that he did.
Oh.
Someone in the
He's
chat
crying.
said it's someone groaning back there.
What makes it worse is the fact that when I did manage to get all the gold medal Sonic, but then I got the red ring and I couldn't buy code for the stupid Xbox Live account.
Yeah, if you hadn't lost it, that had to be depressing. But I mean, when you collected all the emblems, nothing happened, right?
No, I didn't bother with Shadow Silver.
Oh. Because I'm pretty sure nothing unlocks when you collect all the emblems.
Nothing happened at all.
Right. Because there are things missing from that game. Although, if the game had been quote-unquote finished, it would have just been mediocre as opposed to
A finished
the
bad
best.
game, basically. So, basically, Sonic 06, that happened.
Yay.
But, moving on to our
Excellent.
next topic, talking of terrible games, the Sonic hacking contest completed its little run this
Oh my
week.
god. Oh my god, you can't say that.
Bitch, I just did. Yeah, Sonic hacking contest. It's like Sage, but where you hack games rather than make original content. And, plagued with controversy and drama and bullshit. I have to be honest, the Sonic Show was approached to be part of the media panel thing, and we decided not to actually take part because it wasn't very interesting this year. I'm really sorry. Most of the best entries were in Sage, so we'd already seen them in Sage. So I was like, yeah, I'm over it. Sorry. They also had a bit of drama where there was vote rigging going on.
Vote rigging?
Yeah, because there was basically Sonic hacking contest. They release all their hacks and everyone, oh look, it's a fucking recolor of Sonic in Sonic 2, wow. And they then vote for all these shitty trophies. And people were creating fake accounts and duplicate voting and stuff to win trophies that are just GIFs. So it's just really. But did anyone see what the final results were?
I didn't look at it at all. I was too busy doing big things. So I'm no help here.
But
I
right,
never bothered with the hacking show, guys. I watched it on some.
listen. What I found quite interesting about the votes, and there was one, two. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4. I could be wrong. 4 trophies that nobody won. Do we know why nobody won the trophy?
Why?
Because nobody voted.
Wah, wah.
What? Why?
Because nobody was paying attention.
Wait, is it no one at all voted?
It says null vote, so they couldn't award it to anyone.
Well, I think you could also vote for a null vote. So it's possible that people voted, I don't
no
want
one
to give
to win.
anyone.
It's like,
Right.
I
that was one
abstain.
of-
They're all awful. I'm being quite harsh. Usually, I enjoy the hacking contests. There's been some really great hacks. This year, not so much. I will also stick by my original opinion. You released... I think it was Sage that moved, or was it you? Hacking contest. One of you moved. Basically, it was too near each other.
Right. Sage normally happens in the summer, and then the hacking contest takes place in the fall. And this year they were super close to each other, and that was part of it. I have no involvement in the hacking contest, while I'm slightly involved with Sage just because I know people, and so it's like The stage was supposed to happen earlier. It didn't. The hacking contest stayed exactly where it was supposed to be. And whatever happened behind the scenes made it not as great as it normally is. Because there have been years where it's fantastic. And you're like, wow, look at all these cool hacks. And, you know, hacking is one of the staples of the Sonic internet community. Sonic 2 Beta!
But, yeah, unfortunately this year, not so great. Never mind. Moving on. If I find the right music cue. Sonic Boom news. 2 bits of Sonic Boom news. The first one is about it airing. It's actually gonna be on TV. That's nice. It's airing on Cartoon Network's sister channel, Boomerang, which isn't available in HD everywhere. So get ready for some standard definition hijinks, which will then rerun on Cartoon Network. I think 2 to 3 weeks later. So I don't know what they're doing. It's gonna air at 6 p.m.
What?
So it's gonna be like children TV, like just before bed sort of viewing. It's very weird.
Oh.
So it's gone from being like when they get up to like just. It's really, the timing is. Sonic Boom is fascinating in the fact that it clearly has a TV network but doesn't know what to do with it.
Look.
Yeah, I don't know what else airs on Boomerang that's new.
The Garfield Show.
Oh my god.
Well, that doesn't. That's not a vote of confidence, exactly, is it?
Not even new.
The other thing about Boomerang is it has a smaller like audience. It's
Guys,
it's not as wide a reach.
I just
Right.
but
But I mean, as long as they're still re-airing episodes on Cartoon Network, people will. Hey, don't hit my computer, cat. But yeah, I mean, people will still be able to watch episodes. It'll just be after everyone else, which means people will just stream it somehow. And I don't know.
Guys, I think it makes perfect sense that Sonic Boom would be airing on Boomerang.
Get out. Get out.
Oh, the audience loves the pun. And it's standing ovation.
Anyway, but that's not the only Boom news we have. Because guess what? No one? Right.
Everyone's writing some episodes.
They, well, you do the news then, Poxy. Fuck. Ian Flynn
Boom episode.
and basically, yeah, have contributed scripts to the second season.
Yeah. So that means Boom might actually be good.
Oh,
Will this episode will this episode have Princess Sally?
Doesn't necessarily mean that.
but didn't they also say that more characters might appear in the show?
Yeah, not from just because some people are actually thinking it's like Archie characters. They've literally, I think Bill, what's his name, has said that they don't. Yeah, him. Basically, he said just because they have the rights to they get the writers on the show, it doesn't necessarily mean they have the rights to the characters. So I think it's pretty much just going to be game characters.
Yeah.
Does that mean no Sally?
No.
I would be extremely surprised if Sally or Rotor or Bunny or anyone.
I don't think it would be Sally.
It's Dulcie.
Yeah. Dulcie.
I just realized Mario is everything of Sonic.
That
just
wasn't
about to
a
upload-
cohesive sentence,
No,
but
no,
never
no.
mind.
I think you dropped out a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
Hold
about
on.
to look at. I'm not even gonna open it. God, give me a second.
Right. Well, you're drunk, so.
Oh, I thought he was just falling asleep. That's my job.
Foxy.
Look at this.
This is an audio format.
Look at this drawing I made. It's fantastic.
Look at that.
That's Mario.
He's in a ring.
What does this have to
What?
do with
What's
Sonic
got to
Boom?
do with Boom? This got Pox.
Pox! Pox!
Sonic.
Pox, look at me. Pox, look at me. Look at me, Pox. Look at me. Look at me, Pox.
I can't run the internet.
Poxy, fuck off. Look at me. Sort yourself out. Take a moment and sort yourself out. And stop Googling pictures of Mario and making conspiracy theories.
Mario's and Boom. Is that the point you were trying to make? I'm confused. They're adapting Mario and Sonic in the Winter Olympics for Sonic Boom. Just the Winter Olympics.
Anyway, moving on.
Bam, bam, bam.
This isn't Sonic news, but it's Sega news. Guess which popular arcade racing game is getting another version in the arcades?
Something Racer 3.
Something Racer 3.
That's my favorite franchise.
It's not Something Racer 3.
Star 4.
You just...
They're finally bringing back Snail Maze.
Echo the Dolphin Journey to Mars.
What's wrong with you? No.
Alex Kidd in Sonic 2.
No.
Skies of Arcadia Bay.
That one.
Sonic 5.
You're just upsetting nightmare.
Mario 69 to
Yes.
Daytona!
Yes, thank you, David. Fuck Christ. Yes, they are making another one of those. Has anyone seen the trailer?
No.
No.
It looks...
I watched some footage of it in an arcade, but I didn't know there was an actual trailer.
That's right. Looks very budget. Looks very PSN downloadable title.
This will be interesting to... They've only shown the one course, right?
I believe
They haven't shown...
so.
So, I mean, maybe it's them trying to look, like, weirdly retro, and then the other courses will be like, whoa, man, we're in the future!
Whoa, man, Sega.
Woo man Sega.
You know what would be neat is if certain things from, like, Sega and Sonic All-Stars Racing were unlockables. Of course, that's probably
You know
not
what
going
would
to
be
happen
neat
at all.
if Sega could...
Poxy, if you're gonna have weird mumbling, can you mumble clearer?
Will the horse kill?
Thank you. That makes more sense. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone seems to be really excited about this, and I'm not particularly fussed. Is it just me?
Neither am I. Neither is anybody.
It's been. I want to see the other stages. I want to see if maybe there's other cars. I want to know if the horse comes back. I love the horse.
The
I love the
horse. The horse?
I do love the horse. He's so cool. Where else are you going to see a horse run faster than he should? He's got the horsepower. You see, I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere.
Just absolute nightmare. I've just noticed there's a Kyle in the chat.
Which Kyle? Which Kyle?
The super fancy one.
Where?
You've seen him in
I
the
don't see
chat.
him. Which one?
Kyle, just
Blue spin trash.
Is it Bishop, best show ever? Tech support? Manic?
What?
What are you
Pox!
talking about?
Pox, what's wrong with you, Pox?
What chat am I looking at?
Poxy, are you dying? What's going on?
What chat am I looking at?
You were awake like
It's in
10
general.
minutes ago. What's happening?
What? Which one?
Oh my fucking
Which
god.
one am I looking at?
You know Kyle? And now the show's died. Right. While he works out which Kyle, shall we move on to the next news item?
I'm not asking which Kyle, I'm asking which chat, because I can't see him.
Oh my god, I think Puck's just having another
Why
breakdown.
is no one answering me? What channel?
Moving on.
It's general.
Moving on. Moving on. Guess what? Radio Sega's Fan Choice 2016 Awards Song of the Year nominations are now open. Woo. I'm literally going to read this word for word. It's that time of year again. Radio Sega's Fan Choice is back, and this time it's going for a three-peat. Words. On the Saturday Night Sega weekly finale, listeners heard almost... Okay, who wrote this? Listeners heard the request... Oh, I'm not reading this. This doesn't read out loud well at all. Basically... who wrote this? Let's scroll down. Twinny! Come on! For those that don't know how Radio Sega's Song of the Year works, you select 5 songs from a list of eligible games released by Sega/Atlas in the past 12 months. That's November 2015 to October 2016. Those 5 tracks are then given points based on preference. This is overly complicated. At the end of the nomination period on November 30th, the top 10 highest score tracks will then move on to the final voting round taking place in December. You can make your picks from the following games. If you want to see what the list of games are, you need to go to radiosega.net. It's on their front page, and you can vote too. Read it in detail. It's I thought it was just a poll. It's a lot more than that. But yay, songs. Woo. Literally no one has any opinions on that, do they?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Right, okay.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Moving on. Don't worry, we're almost out of news. You can all breathe a sigh of relief. Sonic Lego Dimensions is out on Friday, and there's been new gameplay video released.
Woo. And there was also like a gif of what looks like one of the cutscenes in the death egg.
So, 2 bits of footage have been released. One is the video that plays in game when you're looking at characters, and it shows a bit of footage. And there is actually a trailer. Which was put up today, which is quite exciting. It shows footage of Emerald Coast and the Killer Whale, and lots of cool fun things. And it's got some original Sonic music in it, which is fun as well. Who here has Lego Dimensions?
Not me.
I'm guessing no one does.
I do, yay me. And
I'm trying to get a landscape view. Alright, so do you guys... I'll let Jamie go. Sorry,
No, let's pause everything. Go on, Pox. This is Pox time. Go on. And he's muted his mic because he's a word.
I regret missing last week's episode because that one seems slightly competent.
Yes, unfortunately, Pox is deciding to break the show from the inside. Because why have fun when he can ruin everything? Right.
Well, if he's having fun ruining it, because he's trying to find other sources of fun, because he does not own Lego Dimensions, which will feature Sonic the Hedgehog Friday.
Yay, bringing it back on topic. I have Lego Dimensions. I'm quite excited. I'm guessing it's not tempting enough to convince any of you to buy Lego Dimensions?
I
Maybe
might buy the Lego thing.
Yeah, I'll buy the pack.
My-
The game.
But what's the
my
point?
If my younger brothers have Lego Dimensions, I will steal their copy for a while.
What's the point of me buying a game just for Sonic?
You're not
Oh,
a good
well,
Sonic fan, are you?
I'm not.
Are you saying?
No,
Did you
I'm
not buy
a
Christmas
Sonic fan.
Nights for just Sonic? Did you not buy rad mobile so that you could see Sonic hanging from a rearview mirror?
I'm looking at this. Do you remember that picture that was shown off of like the giant overworld? It looks like it's just one big hub world. So that's we've got a sandbox Sonic thing.
You don't know how Lego Dimensions works, do you?
I know that there's like a mountain hub world. I didn't really... But this just looks like a giant level with a bunch of levels.
Listen, boy. Lego Dimensions, every character has a hub world that you can explore and unlock things in. Every character does. Some of them have level packs. Luckily for us, Sonic also has a level pack. We've only seen the Green Hill part of that level, but the hub world is something separate, so don't stress.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just be quiet.
It's just like Sonic Adventure as a hub world. You can talk to people.
Does anyone have any news they'd like to share?
Talk about Big more.
No, we're not doing that. You've had your time. You had your time. Goodness sake. So, I can't be asked today. This is the worst show ever. I'm so emotional. And Discord keeps disconnecting because Discord hates me.
Right, well, you said I can't be bothered today, and then you left. I was like, oh, I guess the show's over.
Oh my god. Right. Shall we go to a music break?
It'll rejuvenate you.
I think it will rejuvenate Poxy so we can have Poxy in full form for the next segment.
I can already hear him. Wondering with excitement.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Oh, end of the news music. Oh, wait a minute. We can't do the news music because we haven't done our last part of the news.
Right. You'll be happy to know that this last part of the news was also a feature at Sega and Sonic Fan Jam.
Wait,
somebody
what?
asked. Yeah, well, if it's the same question you always ask, somebody did ask Matt on the previous panel that he was pulled onto, not the big one, the other one. They asked him this question. So
Fair enough. Right. Ooh, no, too early. Right, here we go. Let's go live to the Sonic Misadventures news helicopter and see what's going on in the Sonic Weekly Misadventures update. We are now going live to the Misadventures helicopter. Poxy, can you hear me?
Hello.
You sound very asleep. You are flying that, you do realise.
No, you're not. No, Jamie, there's the helicopters in the background. I've actually been given a cease and desist. Turns out the Sonic Misadventures 3 fan page on Facebook doesn't like the way I've been taking this. And because they are a collective of serious fans, I think I should abide to their will. But just to keep everyone updated, Jack is going on. Nothing, zero, kaput.
Thank you, and that was the Misadventures update. Yay! I think next week the Misadventures update should try a bit harder.
Shit.
It's time to go to our music segment, which we like to call Jamie's Jizzing Jump Test. And
Jamming.
And in Jamie's Jizzing Jam Tits, we basically play 3 songs for your audio pleasure. And then in the chat, you say yay if you like the song, or nay if you don't like the song, or use a horse emoji. Or if you're Kyle, you just say yes, which is why S. Maybe 2 S's. Maybe 3 S's if you're feeling extra sassy. Who knows? I think Poxy will like one of these songs. We will see. So we will see you guys on the other side of this musical break while we start looking at some debates and enjoy. Let me know in the chat. Do you like the song? Yay. If you don't, say nay. We will see you on the other side. Woo!
Woo.
10 years of the best Sega music on the internet. Radio Sega. 10 years for Sega ears.
Listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
Siento a mis pies volar, gira todo en no parar, sin sonido estallar, mucha rabia sentiré, dense prisa o me iré, laberintos cruzaré, como un láser voy directo a ti, mira mi habilidad, mi capacidad, mira, salgo el día a gran velocidad, Sonic Hero. Dudaré, que si el destino alteraré, que sin pedir lo que pienso hacer es una trampa y te atrapé. Mira mi habilidad, mi capacidad, mira, salvo el día grande. los héroes en busca de paz. Siempre puedes apostar, nunca tienes que dudar de un héroe. Otro día superé, sin dudarlo venceré. Soy un héroe. Si estamos unidos no ganarán, no habrá nadie capaz. Sonic Heroes, andan, te encierran el mundo sin par. Sonic Heroes, llegan los héroes en busca de paz. Sonic dame un motivo por el que luchar.
10 years of the best Sega music on the internet. Radio Sega. 10 years for Sega is. Of the best Sega music on the internet. Radio Sega. 10 years for Sega is.
And we're back. Hello. Wait. That's it. There we go, Dave.
I'm okay.
There we go.
I hit it twice. I hit it twice by mistake.
We're back. Yay. Cue sound effects of happiness. Nope. Haven't found it. There we go. Found it. Yay. So that was our 3 songs. What did we think?
Ooh.
Well,
Wow.
I haven't heard that Mirage Saloon remix before.
That's what it was?
Yeah. Jeez, are you not paying attention to the latest and greatest in Sonic the Hedgehog news? You're simply part of a podcast that talks about Sonic the Hedgehog news in the beginning.
My head.
But, yeah. Well, I forgot to mention, T. Lopes was at Sonic and Sega Fan Jam. He
Really?
played, and he played Mirage Saloon as part of his set, and there were some bits that sounded new. Like it wasn't it wasn't like a remix. It wasn't like, oh man, we heard Act 2 and this is Act 1. It was still the same, but there were a couple new flourishes hiding in there. So I guess he's been actively working on music.
Woo.
So you can probably hear it poorly on the stream because I don't think there was a. I don't know if it was directly plugged into the stream or not. I have no idea. So maybe it's really.
Great. That's a lot. And then we had a Spanish version of Heroes.
Did you mean to do the English version?
No.
It's the same guy.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
What do you mean it's the same guy?
Sonic Heroes cover. Omar Yuri, right?
But why would? Yeah, but why I would? But why? Why can't I play the Spanish version? Why are you so racist? This is why Donald Trump won.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with Tino's Pox?
Nothing. I'm actually Dave. I need to ask you a favor.
Okay.
On air, this is really amazing.
My professor duties have demanded that I need to go to a meeting, and I need you to fill in for the Uncle Poxy thing for me, please.
I mean, it is short notice.
Don't worry, I'm sure there's not that many.
Okay, maybe if you could validate my parking because I'm supposed to have.
Okay, you know what?
Pass,
I'm gonna go. Let me just quickly write this right.
Oh, what a douche!
I'm charged $10 a day. You're supposed to refund that.
For those who don't know, Pox just
vacated.
He left the call.
Unfortunately, Poxy has other things he needs to attend to suddenly, probably his girlfriend. So we will hopefully everything is alright.
If he's been drinking, maybe he's relieving himself.
But don't worry, because potentially there is someone else here now.
Now that he's gone.
Yay, everyone! Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the basic bitch herself, Kyle.
Listen. Oh my god. Please, more. Oh my god, that tongue pop was powerful.
Fucking hell.
Please, more adjectives. Tell me how great I am.
Oh my god. How are you, dear?
I'm tired.
Why?
Because it's 6 o'clock and I woke up like 3 hours ago.
Wait, PM?
Wow.
I haven't been awake very long.
Wait, you've been awake. This is 6 o'clock in the evening, afternoon.
Yes.
Go. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Just sort your life out.
For those who are listening on the podcast and live on Radio Sega who don't know who you are, do you want to let them know what magic your YouTube channel is, etc.?
Well, it's like nothing anymore, but
you upload videos.
I used to play games when I wasn't lazy, but now it's kind of like dead. So I'm just chilling. I'm doing me. I'm doing whatever. I don't really know. There's nothing to really explain. My channel's dead.
Oh man, I love dead channels.
You just uploaded a video like a week ago.
Yes, but it wasn't like an actual
it was
serious
40 minutes long. So
14 minutes.
long.
Oh well, yeah, that one. That's different though, because I never do stuff like that. That's like new.
That's new. He's a vlogger now.
Yeah, guys, I'm trying to become a full-time vlogger. That would actually be so fun, though. Like, that's got to be, like, the best life.
We are gonna... I'm glad you're here, because you can help throw some opinions in our next segment. But before we do, I just went onto your YouTube channel and just realised I never knew what your actual username was on YouTube.
Ew, yeah, it's so stupid. I made it when I was in, like, 6th grade, and ugh. It's like my thing now, so whatevsies.
Because BlueSpinDash, I can cope with that. Black Shadow 363.
Stop! I don't want to talk about that.
Well,
no. Backstory. Hold on. Backstory. I didn't make my own YouTube channel because I didn't know how. I made this channel in 2007. I don't know what grade I was in. I don't feel like doing the math because I'm out of high school, so math is out of my life. I didn't know how to do it, so my cousin made it for me. He's the one who gave me that name. He gave me my password. So I was kind of stuck with that name because I had already started uploading videos before I knew what I was doing, and I had already gotten, I think, like 500 subs, and that was like a lot to me. So I was like, oh my god, I can't make a new one. I can't start over. So I just kept it. And then Google Plus came around and ruined YouTube. But the one good thing that came out of that was changing your name. I was like, thank the Lord, I can finally get rid of it. But it's still in the URL, and it makes me want to vomit.
It's a lot. It's
Like-
such a name.
Whatever. It's
like-
ancient. It's got a
Oh my
funny
god.
It's.
I love everyone's reaction in the Discord chat. Just saying, who's Kyle? Who's this guy?
Kyle. Who's this exciting Kyle fest? It's so exciting. Yes.
This man who's awake. I don't understand.
Kyle is this enigma that.
Nice.
You are. You're an enigma. In the
That's
sense
true.
that
He's like the most fucking obvious bitch ever. Are you serious?
Nicole,
I think
that
that's how I
was not
describe Kyle
nice.
as.
Nicole, don't
Hey,
let me
Kyle,
get the Trump
please do
soundboard
it.
out again.
No, me and Nicole
Ah.
go way back. It's fine.
But everyone knows who you are. But
No one knows who
everyone-
I am.
everyone in the community, like people who have a YouTube channel, have a Twitter, whatever, they know who you are. And then at the same time, people always ask me who I am.
Yeah, I mean, I think people know like different. Like it's almost like I'm two entities, sort of. Like people don't know Kyle per se, which is obviously me, and then there's the YouTube. Like there were people who followed me on Twitter and would like talk to me on Twitter, and then when I would tweet about making a video, they're like, "Wait, you have a YouTube channel?" I was like, "What? How do you follow me on Twitter but you don't?" Like that just blew my mind. It's like people in the Twitter sphere somehow found me and then just followed me and didn't know anything about YouTube, and I was like, "What?"
Of
Like that
course,
just blew my mind.
some people may know you in your most popular starring role as number 31 in the Summer
Number
of Sonic
31.
Countdown.
Where I literally just vogued like a female and wrote the number 31 on my forehead, and people were like, "Oh, that's so uncreative," but I'm like, listen, it had to like do with me because I basically live on Snapchat, so I was like, that makes sense. And also, side note, I'm really proud of my hair in that video.
You look really good. You look fabulous.
It looks really good.
Oh
But
my god.
now it just
Did you
looks
just
like
post it in the Twitter?
Yes.
now it
in
just
the
looks
Discord?
like a tomato, but it's fine.
Don't worry, it was once nice. You can always look
Yeah,
back at it and go,
I used to be attractive
oh,
like 2 months ago.
2 months ago, and then somehow in that time, just went.
You really
Yeah.
fell off the wagon, is what you're saying.
Yes. Yes,
Oh
exactly.
man.
Right.
So,
Let's.
what? Should I
Today's
know who you are?
topic. There is a topic to this podcast. Fuck's sake, is who here has signed a petition?
Like,
Okay.
is that generally speaking like
Okay.
a petition ever or a specific petition?
Ever?
Yes.
I think I have.
Who has
I was
signed
outside.
a dumb as
Jamie.
fuck petition?
Oh,
my
we are.
gosh.
Wait, we're allowed to swear on here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course we are.
Oh, thank. Oh, I've been trying to censor myself this whole time.
Obviously, don't
Wait,
say the C word. I think
so-
it's like the only one.
You saying that over the last 5 minutes you've been wanting to say fuck for like
Oh yeah, because
last
I
5 minutes.
I have like a really shitty language. See, I wouldn't have said that 3 minutes ago. I
A real
curse a lot, and it's like
poopy
my
language.
thing. I've been trying to censor myself because I didn't know.
Oh
I didn't know
my
what the
god.
rules were.
We have
Kids
very
don't
stupid
listen to
people
this.
in our country negotiating for us.
Now, so Change.org is an amazing website where
Oh
a
my
variety of
God.
awesome petitions get made. Last year, I made a petition to get Donnie to shut up. Didn't get many votes, unfortunately. And there was a petition recently to have the national anthem of America changed to Live and Learn.
No, I think it was City Escape.
Was it City
Yeah,
Escape?
I think so.
Anyway, we using a very important scientific method. We are I'm going to share some of my favorite petitions that are currently active on Change.org. I'm going to read to you what their petition is, and then each of us are going to vote and see if we agree or disagree. And then, of course, because we have the power at the Sonic Show, so if we all agree and we pass it, then, because Scourge has been elected Prime Minister, what was it last week? President of the Kingdom or something.
President of the Sonic Kingdom.
We are his senators or whatever. Fuck knows. Make a fanfic about it. But we're going to read them through. I want your opinions. Say it's a good idea. Is it a bad idea? It makes me realise literally anybody can make a petition. Like anyone. Like there's no request to have any quality control or anything whatsoever. It's a bit concerning. I'll move on to the first one, shall I? Dave will enjoy this. If Dave hasn't died in a ditch somewhere.
He's still here.
He's here. I can't hear him. You know, Discord is just
I
being
can.
absolute bellend today. Oh, there he goes. He'll come back again. I can hear him now. There we go. Discord's being an absolute arse. Because Discord's apparently better than Skype, apparently.
It is. Skype sucks.
Discord sucks.
Flop cord.
Right. Petition 1. I can hear you now, Dave. I think. Talk. No, I can't. I can't hear Dave. I can't hear David. Like, fuck my life. Really? Wait 1 sec. This is the most... Sorry, audience. This is an absolute ball ache. Here we go! Dave!
Wait, okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Fuck
Okay,
me.
that's good.
Right. Let's do the first one. Here we go.
I
First
really like
petition.
petitions.
First petition. Sonic Adventure 3.
Oh my god.
For the 25th anniversary Sonic game. Here we go. Let's see what this person's getting at. I think most of us can agree that Sonic Adventure series is the best franchise ever. Many people...
I don't know what you're talking about. Sonic Adventure 3 came out 10 years ago in 2006.
Many people have wanted Sonic Adventure 3 for over a decade, but it still hasn't happened. The past Sonic games have gotten bad to mixed reviews. A lot of the Sonic fans from back in the day are leaving now because they don't get the same vibe nowadays as they did with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. So, to Sega and Sonic Team, please making, that's how it's written, please making Sonic Adventure 3. Everyone wants Sonic to be awesome again, and I know you guys can do it. Hashtag Sonic Adventure 3. So, are we on board for this, or do we think this is a terrible idea?
Well, it's definitely not coming up for the 25th anniversary since you've got a month.
Yeah.
Listen, things can happen. Don't be so negative.
It's true. They're like, oh, Project 2017. That's coming out after Adventure 3. Lol. Surprise 3D game. It's great.
I think it's fair. Shall we all agree that's just a no across the board?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love a really well-made, quote, Sonic Adventure 3. I'm not one of those psychos that's like, oh my god, anything that's not Sonic Adventure 3 is so bad.
I think
we got Unleashed.
I think a lot of people seem to forget that just because it'll be called Adventure 3 doesn't mean it'll be amazing.
Exactly, the name doesn't mean anything.
Did you hear that while the Sonic social media was doing the 24-hour live stream for charity, that the Sonic Adventure 3 people were having a go at Aaron for wasting his time on charity when they should be working on Sonic Adventure 3?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, did you know that every time Aaron tweets on the official Sonic channel, Sonic Adventure 3 is delayed 6 months?
So at that rate, it's not coming out till 2100? Give or take. Give or take 2150.
Keep waiting, kids. It's coming. Right. Next
It'll
petition.
be for Sonic's 200th anniversary.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I love it.
Right. Next petition. Titled, Get a New Season of Sonic X. There's more. There is more.
Oh.
Here we go. Here's their argument. To be honest, the new cartoon Sonic Boom isn't very good. However,
That's a good way to start.
That's a good way to start, I think. However, Sonic X was very popular. Also, Sonic X has left off with many cliffhangers. there has been a... This is apparently part of their argument. There has been a lot of fan art of Sonic X. And many fans have been waiting for a new season. If Sega were to make a new season of Sonic X and cancel Sonic Boom, they would definitely make much more money. I mean, I
They're
can't
not
fake
wrong entirely, because Sonic X felt more like
What?
modern Sonic.
What? Do we know? They're totally wrong, Nicole. What?
I guess she voted yes.
I'm not saying it's like the most like amazing thing ever. It was definitely kind of crappy because of certain elements, but like out of all the shows, it did feel more like Sonic, in my opinion. I know people have differing opinions.
Are you saying it's Sonic X is better than Boom?
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
What?
Yeah, I don't.
What?
Okay. I'm about to get dragged. I don't hate Boom. It's not for me. It's a kids show.
I
mean, I'm not
Boom.
saying
It's
Sonic X is
alright.
like an adult show. It just
kid's show
it
for
seems like
30-year-olds.
less of one because it can take itself seriously.
I'm
Sort of.
I'm really upset.
At times,
I'm really
mostly
upset.
during the game arcs, like SA1, SA2.
So,
Season 3 is just a mess, but
I don't know any of you.
Well, I
sorry.
find it funny that one of the reasons that they say, oh, you gotta bring back Sonic X because of cliffhangers, ignoring the fact that the Saturday morning cartoon ended on the biggest cliffhanger, and Sonic
It
Underground,
did, yeah.
they definitely never found their mother. It's right there in the song.
that's because it
Made a
got
vow.
canceled.
They made a vow, their
Oh,
mother will be
shit.
found, and they never found their mother. I want them to find their mother. Sonic Underground Season 2.
So, David,
Yes.
these two idiots have said they prefer Sonic
Oh.
X.
Wow. Okay.
And
It's-
I've obviously gone for the sensible option of Boom, which means you have a very much an important role in this decision. Sonic X
either
or
I-
Boom?
Right. If I had to choose,
I swear to God, if
I
you
think
say Sonic Underground.
I already said Sonic Underground, but everyone missed the joke. So, I mean, I wouldn't want them to cancel Boom to bring back X. If they were going to bring back X, have it be something later on down the line to play on the nostalgia of X. So, I would go with Boom, just because, yeah, that's
Which
still going.
means that's a tie. So sorry,
Yeah, so-
we can't make an agreement.
Democracy in action.
Next petition. This is a good one. It's about the new Sonic movie.
Oh,
Okay.
you mean the one we know absolutely jack shit about? That one?
That
We know
one.
plenty of things. We know that the director of Deadpool is a producer. So
Right.
either he's sitting there going, yeah, I'll give you money if you give me more money, or he has an active role. We don't know, because a producer could be anything.
What we do know could be following from this petition, depending how much success it has. This petition is titled Cast Adam Sandler in the Sonic movie.
No.
No, listen to the argument. It might convince you. Since Sony is making the Sonic movie, I think their favourite actor, Adam Sandler, should play Sonic. Everyone knows the great movie he stars in, such as Pixels, Grown Ups, Jack and Jill, and Grown Ups 2.
Okay,
Nicole,
so out of that list of movies
I'm
he's
sure
been
good.
in, I heard one
No.
that was good.
Wait, which one was the good one?
Grown Up. Grown Ups was okay.
Okay is not the same as good,
No.
sir.
Fine, I'll recorrect. Recorrect? That's not a word! I'll
No
correct
wonder you
what
love
I
Adam
said.
Sandler. You're the biggest Adam Sandler fan. Kyle votes yes on Sandler.
Ew, no, I'm not saying that!
that's a
It's
yes
too
for
late, you
Adam
already made the
Sandler.
vote.
That's a yes for Adam Sandler. Nicole,
Oh my god.
No.
no, right,
No.
David.
No,
No.
I can't have Adam Sandler be Sonic. Now, Eggman, on the other hand.
And I'm gonna go for no. So I'm sorry, Kyle. I know you want him in the movie.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen. That's a no. That sounds like the sort of horrendous mistake that will be made.
Was there more to the description, or was that it?
That is literally it.
Oh, okay. So I can't tell if it's someone who's just who's taking the piss, or if they are really like, I love grown-ups too.
Next petition is called Change Hedgehogs to Danger Potato.
Hold up, I need some explanation. What the fuck is a danger potato?
Hedgehog as a word doesn't make sense. They look like potatoes, but dangerous potatoes. I'm guessing David's into this. I'm gonna vote yes. I think they should be renamed to Danger Potatoes.
I like it. I'm gonna vote yes on proposition number potato.
Yeah. Nicole.
I mean, sure, why not?
Kyle.
Democracy in action.
Well, just to be that bitch, I'm gonna say no because you all said yes. Oh, get out of here!
Well, unfortunately, you're outvoted, so you can't have Adam Sandler in a Sonic movie, and we are calling it a Danger Potatoes. So
I am just losing the night tonight, aren't I?
Next one, here we go, is give the Sonic license back to Jazzwares.
Who?
Oh,
Who?
Who?
What? Who?
They made Sonic figurines.
I don't.
Action figures.
Action figures.
I don't know her.
Jesus.
Oh, ceramic Sonics. No, I want to.
They say, give the Sonic license back to Jazzwares so they can bring out the new figures they planned and continue manufacturing the old ones. Who wants the classic Knuckles they planned? What about the Rouge figure they planned? Let's make the right decision here, guys.
Yes,
Sega, make the right choice.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Alright, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I like Jazzwares. I think, because the current toys, I bought the Tommy 2-pack of Sonic and Knuckles that had the Sonic CD comic in the back, which confused me because it's a comic book that's bound together with string. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, if they bring back Jazzwares, then I wouldn't have to pay $600 for Metal Sonic or whatever it is.
Wow. So we're gonna put you as a yes.
There you go.
No.
I said there you go.
I'm deaf.
No.
It's been over. Kyle, I can see you have a lot of things to say about this since you don't know who Jazzwares are.
I'm like looking at Google Images right now.
Do you remember, like when Sonic Generations came out, Jazzwares had a whole line of classic and modern figures. They released, there was classic Sonic and Tails and Amy and Eggman, and the classic Eggman is in the same proportion as the first figure 6-pack of those mini Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So you can put those all together, and you can construct a hidden Palace Zone paper mache playset and put a giant Chaos Emerald in the middle, and then you can have some what was I talking about? Sorry.
And they also they promised a Rouge that figurine that never came out.
Yeah, why is there no Rouge? This is a good question.
Yes, there's only like one Rouge figurine, which is a Sonic X. Cost like £100.
Well, because Resaurus was supposed to release a Rouge figure. They went out of business before they did. Because Resaurus is also the one that leaked the fact that Shadow the Hedgehog was named Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm gonna make a fucking petition to get a Rouge figurine.
Right, so Sonic X made one, which is absurdly expensive now because nobody bought the weird Sonic X figures, I guess.
I have all of them.
Oh.
Well,
I have Rouge, I have Rouge, I have Rouge, I have Rouge.
Nicole, maybe one day First 4 Figures will make a Rouge statue.
Oh my god, yes, please.
And it'll be really well made, but it'll be like $900.
I would pay it, I don't care. I'd pay
it. Yeah, the extra $300 is to make sure it's as sexy and smooth as possible.
Right.
And
That
for
was
the
a good
boobs, to make the boobs all
Yeah, the
big.
exclusive version has light
and
up
shiny.
tits or something. Yeah.
Story of
Well, she
my
would
life.
probably.
Story.
Well, she could. Yeah, she'd probably be holding chaos circles all over the place. They would turn on.
Who's turning on?
I'm sad about this. I'm thinking about it.
Calm down.
All of the world's gems belong to me.
Right. Here we go. Next petition. Make season 8 of American Horror Story Sonic the Hedgehog themed.
Oh god.
There's no way that's real.
I have become
I-
a huge fan of the series, but I feel we need some new direction in this show. We know Sega hasn't made too many great Sonic games recently, so how about we revamp both series by having a crossover? So I suggest you license the Sonic characters and have American Horror Story do the rest. This petition will be delivered to Ryan Murphy.
I like it.
Oh my
I can see the plot right now. It starts with Lady Gaga knocking on the door. She's a door-to-door salesman. And
Wait, I need.
she's
Where's
trying...
I need the theme.
Okay.
Or
because I am blanking on the name of every other actor in that show. I'm just like Lady Gaga. But,
Evan Peters.
you know, Evan Peters. Lady Gaga knocks on Evan Peters' door, and she's like, "My car broke down. I need to borrow some money, but I can't just borrow it. I have to sell something to you." And it's a cartridge, and it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2, right? And he puts it in, but it's not Sonic.exe. He puts it in and he plays it, and then mysterious things start happening. Eventually, he wakes up in the middle of the night. He looks in the mirror, and he's got giant blue spikes sticking out of his head. He's like, this is not normal. This is horror, and I am in America. And at some point, they go to Japan, and then they create the spin-off, American Japan Horror Story. I said that wrong. It doesn't matter. Look, the whole point of this is that I guess Rouge the Bat comes to life, and then it gets sexy and smooth.
okay. That was fascinating. Right.
You're welcome.
I think this is a good idea. I'm voting yes.
I already pitched it, so you know I'm in the yes column.
Sure. Okay. I don't really watch the show.
They changed the title to British Horror Story over there, right?
No.
That. I'm not even gonna comment.
What the fuck is wrong with you, David?
Right. Many things like back to writing Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3.
all just jokes. Moving on. The next petition is the last petition. It's an important one. So I'm gonna pause the music. Cream the Rabbit. We want Cream in more Sonic games as playable.
Oh.
Here we go. He's actually given us a bullet point of reasons why she should be in more games. Here we go. Number 1. Because she has been a character for a long time. Number 2.
True.
It's true. We can't fault their facts so far. Number 2. She deserves to play her role as a sidekick to Amy.
I guess that would mean Amy would have to be playable, so...
Yeah, okay.
That's the...
Bit of a questionable one. Number 3. She was made for a reason! Number 4. Number 4. She should be shown a lot more. That's not really a reason, but okay. Number 5. She's a wonderful character. Still, I feel like you're repeating yourself. That's fine. Number 6. Tails is 8 and Cream is 6.
I mean, that's also true.
True. Don't really see the argument why that means she should be in the games. But okay. Number 7. In the Olympics, which they've spelt wrong. She is only a referee, which they've also spelt wrong. Interesting.
Oh.
Number
Then
8.
she's in the game.
Number 8. Now, for number 8, I want to know which survey they were looking at for this, but here we go. For number 8, 85% of people like her.
Oh.
Like, people throughout the world?
I don't know, like, which poll were you looking at for that info?
Cream is really big in China, certain parts of Malaysia.
It does
South
make...
Africa, they're actually debating to change the name of the country to South Cream the Rabbit. Wait, maybe not South Cream the Rabbit. That's
You're an absolute nightmare, Dave. You need to stop. Reason number 9. She has her own kind of skills.
What?
Like?
What are her own kind of skills?
Number 10, and the reason number 10, I think they're losing track of what they're asking, but here. Number 10, Sega needs to upgrade her a little bit. Don't know what that means. Number 11, because it goes on. She has her own potential.
Well, everyone has potential.
Number 12, she should have her own role to play. And the last one... Thank fuck.
There's... Okay.
13. Lucky 13. Number 13. It is extremely important to me because she is my second favourite character out of the females. Not my first. My second favourite character out of the females.
So then, it's the first. And which male characters are ahead of that?
Luckily, this petition actually made the required amount of signatures it needed to be a success. So,
so it was submitted to the White House?
Yes, it was the petition on the Washington Gov website. Right. I'm saying this is a big no because Cream the Rabbit should be put down. Like,
that's a bit harsh.
No, the bitch needs to die. I'm sorry. I have no time for some fucking rabbit. The fucking cheese a chow. It's not worth the fucking pun. I'm sorry. Don't get me started on Chocola or whatever the fuck the other thing's called. I have no time for it.
Chow.
Do not talk shit on my homie.
Listen. Don't. Okay, don't.
That's my friend.
Which one?
Chocola Chow.
Okay, well, you can have that bitch, it's fine. But Cream, fucking waste of time. When Cream the Rabbit came into this world, fucking whatever year it was in Sonic Advance 2, she was a fucking broken, overpowered character. Fucking Cream the Invincible bitch, just killing everything for no apparent reason. And then she ended up in Sonic Heroes, where we learned that her voice sounded like death. Why does her voice sound like that? So bad. So no, there should be no more Cream the Rabbit. She has a mum. Which video game character has a mum? Grow the fuck up!
She's 6!
So, Tails like 8 and he makes fucking helicopters and shite!
Jamie, you need to calm down.
No! Cream the Rabbit can... No! I'm so angry right now.
So,
Cream the Rabbit represents
that's a yes from Jamie.
My headphones fell out my ears. I'm very
That's
upset.
a yes from Jamie.
No, it's not! Don't put words in my mouth, woman.
Represents the purity and innocence of the world in which Sonic and his friends are fighting to protect.
Lino Bro in the chat has just said Solid Snake has a mum. Don't cross cannons. I'm not interested in your bullshit excuses.
Well, in the Japanese Sonic the Hedgehog manga, Nikki has both parents. Not to mention in the Archie comics, Sonic the Hedgehog has a mom named Bernadette, who starts off roboticized and then is...
Listen, don't get me started on Archie. It's just printed fan fiction. I'm not in the mood.
Bernadette is named after Kim Hender's wife.
So Cream is not going to be any more Sonic games because Cream, unfortunately, got rabies and has died. So
Well,
What-
or you
are we
could
not-
say that her story was completed. She was introduced in Advance 2. She helped out in Hero. Well, she mysteriously helped Sonic in Adventure DX by dropping a stone for no reason. She was saved in Advance 2. She helped out in Heroes. She goes through battle. There's Emerald. There's a connection. And then in Advance 3, she gets Gemerald, and she's happy, and she's done. It's an arc.
I just
think.
Wow.
no.
I don't mind Cream.
Just no. I'm just no. She's
She
not. No.
flies with her ears.
No one can do that. That's not a thing. You can't fly with your ears. You can fly over your tails, though. Shut up.
You can't. Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all for other playable characters. Like I miss Knuckles. I miss Silver. But I think they should be a focus before Cream should ever even be considered.
How would everyone feel if the next trailer for Project 2017 came along, and then Classic Sonic bursts out of the air like a fart bubble, and then he comes down running along, and then everyone's excited, and suddenly, pan to the left, and it's Cream the fucking Rabbit. No.
Oh, I thought Cream the Rabbit was piloting one of the egg mechs in the trailer.
I think those balls have no.
She's the surprise villain of the game.
True. No
Okay,
one suspects the
actually,
6-year-old.
Kyle, you've made me change my whole opinion. I want her to be the next villain.
You're welcome.
That would be my everything.
Well, who do you think's the father?
Stop. No.
It's fine.
Go.
One day, Dr. Eggman and Vanilla, they went out on a little romantic getaway. They sipped some Chardonnay
What
or
is this
Ringonay. I don't know.
Into?
It's fine.
Go on,
just
carry on.
it's
carry
canon,
on.
right? Right. So right. They go out to dinner. They sit down. They're sipping some of the bubbly. And Eggman looks over at Vanilla and he's like, "My dear, normally I don't go for women who have ears longer than my mustache, but I've just been captivated by your beauty." And she giggles and turns away. She's so shy. She's so nervous. Eggman, of course, is a rising star in the robotics field. This is, long before Sonic was a thorn in his side. And Eggman's like, "Vanilla, you have made me the happiest egg in all of Station Square." And she goes, "You're an egg?" She can't handle it. And he's like, "Wait, no, I'm not actually an egg." Cries and runs away. She was going to tell him that he was to be a father, but she couldn't process the fact that Dr. Eggman, nickname, even though Sonic wasn't a thing yet. So Robotnik turned to a life of villainy, searching for the Chaos Emeralds, looking for his Robotnik's creations, his grandfather's creations, and Vanilla, she sadly gives birth. And there's Cream. She doesn't know who her father is.
Okay,
That's why Gemerald's there.
Dave, you need to. Okay, Dave, take a moment. This is getting a bit much, right?
What the fuck just happened?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the person writing Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. Expect there to be all sorts of disgusting twists. Well, after Kyle convinced me Cream being in the game was a good idea, you've managed to convince me it's the worst idea ever.
Well, that's why she turns into a villain, because she finds out who her dad is, and she's like, "Daddy," and he's like, "My daughter! I had no idea that you could fly! Like my egg-o-magic machine!"
Dave, oh my god, stop! Just need to stop.
I haven't gotten much sleep.
Clearly. Unlike Kyle, who's apparently had too much sleep.
And Poxy, who I guess loves to sleep on air.
Yes. Right. we're gonna close this show out now because fuck. Thank you all for tuning in. Next week, what is the date next Tuesday? Someone help me out quick.
The 22nd.
22nd. Next week is our 10th anniversary special. Because the Sonic Show turns 10 years the day after. Isn't that insane? I'm fucking old, basically, is a summary of that. And we have an announcement. We are releasing more shit. Did you buy the CD? Great. Did you buy the book? Great. We're going to throw more tat at you to purchase, to pay for Poxy's expensive lifestyle. Thank you so much, Kyle, for joining us randomly at the last part. No
I don't even
whatsoever.
know what happened, but I'm here.
Woo! Dave, thank you as ever for burning my mind with weird fan fiction I didn't want.
You're welcome.
I didn't. And Nicole, thank you as always for being amazing.
No problem.
We will see you guys next week when we go all crazy and have so much fun. Talking about 10 years of the Sonic Show. Fuck knows what amazing trivia Dave's going to come up with. No pressure. We will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Oh my god.
I hate myself.
Oh.
Let's go. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Hey, yo, it's the Sonic Show. Tune on in, come on, and let's go.
You're listening to Radio Sega, playing the best Sega music 24/7.
And it's offline, thank God, and we press pause.
Woo.
Don't ignore the workplace. It's the law to have a work. Even if you work from home and only employ one person, you'll still need a work. You'll still need to offer a workplace pension. Ah, finally. I got your attention. Don't ignore the workplace pension. It's the law. Get to know your responsibilities with help from the pensions regulator. Visit workplacepensions.gov.uk.